So let me make sure. All right, we in there. All right, it's going down, people. New mixtape FM Hot 965 is the Rasheed Report. I got my man, WhiteBoy James in the building. We're just gonna jump into it, bro. We're gonna jump into it because Sarah was telling me, she was like, man, listen, the documentary's down. I said, all right, then, well, let's do this, because she was telling me she was gonna be catching up with you this weekend. So I said, well, I'm traveling. I said, fuck it, we're gonna make it happen.
Right.
Let's go in, because there's a lot of people that have been asking questions. And I was watching the documentary, and there's so much to this whole record label, man. When it comes about Chicago, let's go back a little bit, where it started, and the name about the record label and how that got in play and the impact that it made. Because I don't think, because there's a lot of folks that know about the label, but there's young people today that don't know the origin behind this motherfucking label, man.
Right.
Let's go into that.
Well, the label came from a song that the Mobster inspired the Legit Ballin song. And everybody just always going to the other side with things, the negative side of things. And I said, man, it's time for us to show people, man, how to ball legit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
right.
how to make it happen for real. You know what I'm saying? So we matched up to the streets. You know what I'm saying? And we was all legit with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Legit.
Right. legit balling. And that's real, because that name back then, when everyone was like, man, you balling out, man, you balling out. That was the big word back then. Legit was a big word being used back then. You know what I'm saying? So legit balling definitely fit what you all was doing. Now the crucial conflicts of the world and and Twister and all that, before he was Twister and all that, you all was Chicago. You all actually made this happen before I say, because I see Wendy was on your show, on the documentary.
Yeah.
And we all go back, way back, man. And that's basically the mother of hip hop when it comes to this shit. She's there. She knows what it is. She don't hold back no shit.
That's my
So
girl. Girl.
And when she co-signs something, you know what the fuck it is. It gotta be legit. So when I was like, oh shit, because back then, we didn't have the internet like we have today. We couldn't go around the world in 30 seconds like we did today. You guys put an impact on a lot of shit. And I don't think people really understood, if they didn't know about hip hop, or they didn't know about the Chicago sound, because this is before the Chief Keefs of the world.
Before the drill music.
It's right before the drill music. So how first of all, you're a family man. You always thought about family first.
Yeah.
When you put Legit together, was this something that you knew and you felt that was gonna catapult over where it went to?
Well, the thing about it is, I'm into it just trying something new, and I had the attitude that if it didn't work, I was gonna do something else. I'm just an entrepreneur anyway. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If it didn't work, I moved something else. But things turned out, you know what I'm saying? It exploded. You know what I mean?
Right.
It took off. Yeah, I didn't think, I wasn't worried about it taking off, because we was already good. We were good. We just was doing some good music and enjoying ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Living life.
Mm-hmm. So you guys was already set. It took life. It started breathing. The shit started running. When you all started doing what you was doing, and it started breathing, it started taking life of its own, how did you feel at that time? What did you think you needed to do more of at that time as a CEO or founder of this label?
The very nature of promotion. You know what I'm saying? I just think you can't never get enough promotion. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the bigger we got, find us on hotel doses and everything. Promotion. It was just key for me. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
I mean, explosion. Hey, speaking of explosion, I got to tell you something about this dynamite in a minute too. You know what I'm saying? I got dynamite. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
gotta talk about the dynamite. We gotta talk about, you definitely an entrepreneur. When I was listening to the documentary, and you took care of a lot of people, especially in your family. You're definitely a family man. You know, your mom and everybody. You were that individual that took care of everyone, made sure they did their homework, made sure that they was eating, made sure the beds were made sure they was going to school before anyone had any type of fun, any activities that was going on. Everything else that was important had to be done.
Right.
How did you get into that role?
Man, I don't know. While you just was saying that, right? I was just sitting there thinking, I used to watch a whole lot of Robin Hood. I wonder if I just took on his traits and stuff like that.
Right. Because
but
you definitely, was in that role, man. You definitely was there, and you was making a lot of things happen. Did you ever think that things would go the way they went? I mean, things change. Shit happens for a reason. So
yeah.
So when the shit happened, when the toxins came in place at the label and the things happened, did you expect that already?
Man, no. When you say blindsided, and it's like I was getting in the ring with Floyd Weather and they was cheering and everything, and they rung the bell, and I turned around, let his head turn back, a straight blow from him or something. No, it just hit me. It just hit me. No, I know it was like we was moving so good. Rockefeller came into picture with Twister not going to do business with them over there at Rockefeller and things like that. So shit, it had turned to the point was hard to get in touch with Twister, but I was like, okay, this is going to father everything we got going on. Let him do whatever he's doing over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we'll continue to do over here. But once again, there was another blow. He was over there taking care of himself when we thought he was taking care of us, and that wasn't what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, and that's the thing, because you guys, you was a mastermind behind a lot of this, but you had individuals that you knew were talented that would come in place to make this and take this to a whole nother level. Now, we know there were incidents, Bone Thugs and Harmony, when it comes to the Twisted situations, because all these guys was rapping fast before their times.
Yeah.
Now, there was a time where Twister ended up turning around and going backwards, meaning that no one really wanted to touch him because he was rapping fast. They didn't know nothing about that. He had to come back and be a regular individual.
Yeah.
Did that happen during that time after he kind of branched off from you all? Did he have to come back and say, damn, man, I got to apologize?
No, I had to put that in the slowdown. You know what I'm saying? Because me at the time, I was a serious street guy out there. So I had the street guys follow me and everything. And if I'm telling them, hey, look, this is what's hot. This is what we need to be listening to. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys are like, shit, goddamn, we trying to fuck with that. He rapping too fast, this and that there. So I had to tell him to slow it down some, you know what I'm saying? And put some swag in everything. Because when I first met him, he had the beat shit and everything. He Muslim guy, you know what I'm saying? So I had to flip and give him an image, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, right. Which is nothing wrong with it. But my thing is, your company has so many. So the Common Senses of the world, Common did, he's moving, he's handling some other shit. I think at that time, because like I said, I've been the national director of marketing promotions in the streets for a long time with a lot of labels. But we did 95% of the industry. At the time, when we was dealing with Common's situation, Common was at MCA at the time when we was dealing with Common. My thing is, you guys, I believe, were before that time, before he went to the MCA situation. because the crucial conflict and everything, you like this shit was crazy. Like y'all had this motherfucker on fire, but no one knew. I don't think they knew how to adjust to it, because it was, you know what I'm saying? It was like how Master P, was coming up from the South, coming up. I don't think they could adjust to what you was doing, but you all was making hit records and making this money, and it was a different sound, a different look to us up in New York and Boston. That we was hip hop heads, so we knew. But the average person from the hood did not know what that was. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I think it kind of pushed promoters away that didn't know that, because you all should have been in those markets already, like doing live shows. And I had this conversation with a few people, like, well, why did they were so huge? Why wasn't they in this market? And a lot of people said, well, as promoters, we didn't know how this would work over here. You know what I'm saying? But you all sold y'all shit up. Like y'all really didn't even have to go into another market because y'all making so much money in your own.
Yeah, what I was gonna say about that is, we never looked at the East really. We only took the Midwest and went down through the South with all the different streams of markets and things like that. We never promoted the East because we was doing good to the point where shit was just spreading out. You know, when SoundScan and all that shit come back, we see what the shit's selling at and all that kind of shit like that.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right,
and we was just concentrating on markets. We was getting the most sales in and things like that. That's how that went.
Exactly.
But we was on our way. Hey, we was on our way that way though. We was on our way.
I know you was, because you know a lot of the meetings that I sat into, and we would have the discussion about which markets are we gonna touch and what we're gonna do and who we got and who's coming through. And it was the same way when it came to you guys, when it came to Master P and them, like a lot, because all you guys sold you all's markets the fuck up. Like I was like, who the hell are them? What's going on over here? And you all was actually top tier. You all was actually top tier artists. Like you was getting top dollar to come out and do a concert and sell it out. So I was like, hold on, man, we got to get a piece of this. Like we got to get them to come up this way, but no one wanted to touch it. But like you said, you all didn't have to, because you all was making fucking money, bro, and your label went through the roof. I noticed that. So when you all did your thing, how did you feel about Rap A Lot? Because Rap A Lot ended up doing the same thing that you all did on another scale. Did you, because Crucial Conflict ended up going to Houston, correct? They went that way.
No. Do or Die did.
No, Do or Die. Do or Die.
Yeah, Do or Die did. Yeah, Rap A Lot was before us. I was looking at J Prince's now. You know what I'm saying? Rap A Lot. Okay. You had Swab House Devil down there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Right. So I was looking at them guys and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just hearing about. You know what I mean? But yeah, we just sort of came and like I said, just took over the scene. You know what I mean?
You did. You really did. You really did. Let's talk more about this documentary. Where did it stem from, the documentary? What did you want people to know? Because I hear it's titled White Lines. Where did the originality, where did everything come from? What made you say, I need to put this documentary out now?
Just looking at, I don't even want to, like Nipsey Hussle. I mean, just so on and so on. People that didn't get a chance to tell a story, and when they gone and dead, folks came out and said what they wanted to say. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I figured I share a story. You know what I'm saying? To give it my own words. That's why I was calling it White Lines. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
To give it my own words, to just give you a piece of me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's only a piece. I got 3 more parts.
Okay. That's what's up. So what's the plan now? Documentary's out. WhiteBoy James is back, motivated and moving through 2021 right now, going into 2022. What does WhiteBoy James have new right now, and what direction are you going into? And where are you trying to end up at?
Oh man, oh where I'm trying to end up. Let me tell you where I'm going first. Let me start with the dynamite again. Right?
Okay, let's go with the dynamite.
You know what I'm saying? The flavors. The company is called Canada.
Now, what is the dynamite?
The THC drink.
Woo!
And it got Delta. Look, it got the 8 in it. You know what I'm saying? For you know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say all the way healthy, but just soothes your pains and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And help you bang with the gummies.
Okay. So now, are you marketing this? Where if they needed to get this right now, how many markets is it in, and how can we help push that in these other markets?
They can get it across the world. The only thing they got to do is go to the website and it'll get delivered right to them. And the website is canatech.com, but you got to put the code legit ball in. That's where you just get a big discount with the legit ball in code. So that's Canatech. CANATEC.com. Hey, look, in that code word, LEGITBALLIN. You did.
And legit balling.
I
love that. Definitely. So, and you know, that's a big market too, James. It's a big market because right now, you know, if we go back some years back, man, you know, everybody was talking about it. A lot of states now has criminalized marijuana and stuff, and a lot of these dispensaries and stuff right now are popping up everywhere, especially in Massachusetts. I think this is a great idea. $1 million business, man. Whatever we can do to help push this, brother, we got your back, definitely.
My man.
With no problem. Legit balling.
Hey, I want you people to go check that documentary out too. I know you done seen it.
I have seen it.
I want them to check it out too.
Definitely. So, we're gonna push it.
Yeah. Let them know to find it on legitballinrecords.com. You know what I'm saying?
You already know. And now with Legit Ballin right now, how's the label doing right now? What's happening with the label as we speak right now?
We got some artists, got some music that's finna come out. I actually got some music myself that's finna drop real soon. I got a single that Jimmy out of New York. Yeah, producer. Yeah, I put a song together.
I know Jim. Yep. He does his thing. He definitely does his thing. Okay, so this is good then. So our people you get ready to come back. You making a comeback with the dynamite and everything. You making a comeback. So this is great, man. This is great. I can't wait to link up with you. Are you still in Chicago now, or where you at these days?
I'm in Chicago and Dallas. Back and forth, real heavy. Yeah, real heavy.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we got some my people out there. My people out there in Dallas. K the Truth's out that way. My man Joe Deuce is out that way. I got Junior Boy's out that way. He was out there. He records a lot at Mr. Lee's studio out there. So there's a lot going on, man. So this is gonna be great, man. Because I definitely want to sit down with you, man. You know, do lunch or something. Just go over a few things, man, and see what's happening and where we can help you. Take this, man, to the next level. We already know what you can do for people. We already seen you take a independent and actually make it a major in the independent game.
Yeah.
So we already know what you do. And like you said, legit balling. You legit for real. You ball legit for real. No bullshit.
Yeah. Hey, we're legit weed.
We're legit weed. Exactly, my brother. Definitely, man. Listen, man, WhiteBoy James, man, it's been a pleasure, man. Definitely can't wait to catch up with you personally, my brother. It's been an honor. You know, you don't come across interviews like this often, man, when you get somebody that has been in the forefront, has made it successfully, made it happen, took something and made it something that took nothing and made it something and actually made it bigger than life, man. You know, definitely, my brother. I appreciate you coming on the show today, man. I appreciate you.
Hey, man, no problem, Rasheed, no problem.
Appreciate you, my brother, man. Thank you so much, man. Where can the people, once again, before we get up out of here, where can the people find you on social media and where in your websites.
Hey, on GI, you can find me at WhiteBoy James email. You'll see me sitting there, you know what I'm saying? You can find me on Facebook at James Frazier. Had to get the government. Facebook, we legit again, y'all. We legit again. You know what I'm saying? James Frazier on Facebook, you know what I'm saying?
You already.
Then you can find me at though. And look, you also can find me on that legitballinrecords.com. You definitely can find me there.
Definitely. My brother, we salute you, my brother. We appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for joining us. Peace, bro.
My man, love, yeah.